Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Dani Segundo, dan kali ini setelah 2 tahun hiatus kita kembali di F1 2023. Di sini series kita akan mendengarkan career series. Tapi sebelum kita mulai, di sini kita ada breaking point 2. Seperti yang kalian tahu di series sebelumnya, breaking point itu dia kayak cerita, kayak story, backstory-nya di F1 yang sebelumnya. Jadi kita mau main yang breaking point.
Previously, in Breaking Point.
Aidan, please tell us, how does it feel to be on the verge of getting behind the wheel for your very first race?
I feel like a little kid. I look around and I'm surrounded by my heroes.
And tell me about Casper Ackerman. How is that relationship coming along?
It wasn't my fault.
Well, whose fault was it then?
He tried to stop them from signing you. Didn't want to play babysitter. We all feel sorry for you, mate. You never stood a chance with him.
I had a call this morning from Christian Horner. You're being watched.
You know what his problem is, don't you? Thinks you're getting too old.
You want respect, you give respect. That's how it works.
How about you give me a little respect?
How about you earn it first? I'm done.
You what?
I'm retiring.
Why didn't it work out between you two?
He's on more money than me,
What? He didn't want me on the team,
didn't I? And you thought I was past my best.
so none of this is true.
There's always gossip in the paddock. And ever since he's arrived, there's been one man at the center of it all. I want us to push for fourth. I want us to beat Butler. And I want that seat to go to you.
So Alfa Romeo potentially on track to really upset AlphaTauri here. Butler's closing in on Ackerman. Down the inside he goes, and they've hit each other. Butler into the barrier, and that looks to be the end of the race for him. The Dutchman looks to be continuing, and
It's great to see him still in this fight, Crofty.
Good return, Aiden. What about Casper?
We let Aiden pass.
Let Aiden pass.
We did it.
We did it. Have you seen the crash yet?
Butler's okay?
Bruised ego, perhaps.
Oke, jadi permukaannya, dan sekarang kita di episode episode satunya dari Breaking Point di Miami Grand Prix.
What was it like bringing a brand new team to the F1 grid?
You know, the first time you see a car, your car, with your branding, your name on it, in an official race, alongside Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes, that's what it's all about.
You make it sound like a dream come true.
If only.
When did you first get a sense of what was in store for Connor Sport?
2022 season, straight out of the box. The drivers were always going to clash. That was a calculated risk. But the car had problems.
we're midway through the Miami Grand Prix. It's been a cracking race so far, and it's all up for grabs.
Absolutely, Crofty. Some fantastic driving here today, especially, I have to say, from Aidan Jackson. I don't think I've ever seen the Connor Sport car being put through its paces quite like this.
This is a team, Connor Sport, that have got a lot to prove this season, but Jackson might just be the man to do it.
Okay, Aidan, nice job so far. Let's try and bring that gap down to the car ahead if you can.
Copy that.
Oke, jadi objektif di sini cukup mudah dengan kita hanya untuk menyelesaikan balapan ini. Oke, di sini kita sudah berhasil menyusul Tsunoda dengan bantuan DRS dan IRS yang memberikan kita speed tambahan. Selanjutnya di lap 7, turn 16, di sini kita terhadang oleh Schumacher dan Alonso. Dengan gerakan yang sama seperti lap sebelumnya terhadap Tsunoda, kita berhasil menyusul Schumacher. Selanjutnya Alonso ada di depan kita. Dan ternyata kita nggak perlu repot-repot guys. Alonso-nya udah minggir sendiri menuju turn 17. Dia maksudnya mau defense tapi malah memudahkan kita. Sekarang lap 8 dan kita baru saja melewati turn 10. Di sini ada Bottas dan Norris dan kita langsung saja menyusul keduanya menuju turn 11. Dan sama seperti lap sebelumnya, di sini kita melakukan DRS dan IAS dan kita berhasil menyusul Ocon dengan mudah. Kalau menurut gue di sini mungkin difficulty AI-nya nggak terlalu susah ya, karena dari tadi agak terlalu gampang nih nyusul yang lain. Bahkan di sini Perez yang pakai mobil Red Bull aja, notabene mobil paling cepat saat ini yang ada di grid, kita bisa melewatinya dengan usaha yang nggak begitu sulit dengan mobil yang katanya midfield cars ini. Dan sekarang kita posisi 5 dari posisi 14 kita oleh kita pas dapat kontrol mobil ini. Nah kan ada event apa nih? Anjir lah. Nggak ada powernya. Retire paling anjir beneran.
You're joking! I'm sorry, Aiden. Pull over now, please. Pull over now. This is getting ridiculous.
And that's agonising for Jackson. Just a few laps left to go, and he's out of the Miami Grand Prix.
With every race, the car looks like a constant problem for Connor Sport. It must be devastating for the drivers.
Confirmation as the car comes to a halt, the Connor Sport's Aiden Jackson won't be seeing the checkered flag today. But it looks like his teammate will. Jackson's DNF puts Devon Butler in a position where he might just be able to secure some points for Connor Sport.
Aiden's out. Yep, engine problem, I'm afraid. Good job you got me. All right, Devon, don't push it too.
Anjir nyebelin banget Devon.
Using both cars here. It's in the bag, mate.
Hoki banget gak mati mobilnya.
Yeah, how's Devon doing? Yeah, he's doing all right, mate. He looks like he's going to bring home some points for the team. Good for him.
If it's not one thing, then it's another. Did you not see what happened out there today?
Aiden, I agree with you 100%. We are doing everything we can. I know the car is not perfect, but...
Andreo, it's every race. Do you know how I look losing easy points like this?
Knock, knock. Sounds like there's a right show going on in here. What am I missing?
Not now, Devon.
Aiden and I were just discussing issues with the car.
Again? I thought that was all in hand. I had no problems today. Smooth. You know what they say? A shoddy workman always blames his tools. mate. You can look at my setup data any time you want. I've told you that. It might help.
And I've told you before. It's not a setup issue. The problem is...
Jackson. That was the problem with the 2022 season. Ask anyone. I mean, at the end of 21, everyone thought Aiden was going to be signed by one of the big three. But guess they couldn't reach an agreement, so we both signed for Connor Sport.
And do you think that affected Aiden?
That's no secret. Now, for that 22 season, Jackson was a nightmare.
Oke guys, jadi gue rasa itu episode 1 dari Breaking Point. Di sini masih ada chapter-chapter selanjutnya. Jadi kita lanjut lagi dulu. Sekarang ada socialnya juga, ada Tiamat Marduk. Tiamat Marduk itu salah satu YouTuber F1 yang gue tonton, yang menginspirasi gue buat bikin apa namanya, series F1 ini. Email apa? Jadi kita sekarang lanjut ke next chapter. Oke, next kita di Canada Grand Prix. Oh, jadi di Breaking Point 2 ini kita nggak cuman jadi drivernya doang.
Hey boss, got a couple of minutes?
I'll just ignore this. Gak enak kayak yang di F1 2023 gini nih, gak ada kelihatan. Hasilnya apa ya? Kalau gue sebagai Andreo-nya tadi ngeliat reaksi si Devon kayak tadi, rasanya pengen gue decline gitu biar dia nggak terlalu nyolot. Apalagi kita udah ignore yang pertama tadi ya. Jadi gue decline aja deh. Ada telepon lagi tuh. Devon calling.
Andreo! Just going over those last-minute strategy changes you sent over.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to make it clear, whatever happens out there today, I get pit priority, yeah?
Well, we'll see how the race develops. If you need priority, you'll get it. But I can't go into the race with that on the table.
Look. We all know Jackson's not pulling his weight. Now, if you want the points, I need to make sure he's not going to get in my way. Do you get me?
Devon, we've talked about this. Give Aiden some space. It's not about you getting in the way of each other. It's about everyone pulling together, racing as a team.
Of course. Yeah, so, pit priority, yeah? All right, ciao.
Maksa terus Devon, ya Allah. Okay, go to race.
Into turn 2 we go now. Butler comes out of the pit lane. Jackson is right there with him. This is dicey, Ant. Neither one of these two wants to give way.
This would have been a lot cleaner if Jackson had just let him go. He's just not giving him an inch.
They continue onwards, still wheel to wheel, almost touching there as well, as we head down the straight towards the next chicane. Nothing to separate either car, and through the chicane we go. And now Jackson sends them both off the track, and Butler over a curb. That looked nasty.
And I do believe that one of their cars is damaged here, Crofty. I think it's Butler.
Damage, Ant, but also they've lost places too.
Unbelievable and totally unnecessary as well.
Well, one damaged car, places now to make up. What a complete mess that was.
What was that?
Oke guys, jadi kayaknya tadi bisa berakan, kita kan turun posisinya tuh, jadi sekarang kita harus reclaim posisi ke-13. Mungkin itu posisi yang tadinya kita dapat, atau kita di posisi 13 sebelum kita tabrakan sama si Devon tadi. Oke, sekarang kita berada di DRS zone yang pertama, kita juga dapat DRS karena cukup dekat sama Schumacher tadi. Udah dipakai bos DRS, dan di sini kita bisa menyusul Schumacher dengan cukup mudah. Sekarang kita dikasih no straight tempat di area zone yang kedua, depan kita ada Latifi. Tidak dapat DRS, tapi kita memakai DRS kita dengan cukup efektif, sehingga kita bisa menyusul Latifi dengan cukup mudah juga. Seperti yang sudah gue sampaikan di Miami tadi, sepertinya difficulty di breaking point 2 ini nggak begitu sulit. Jadi ini dalam 2 lap aja, kita sudah berhasil mendapatkan posisi 13 setelah menyusul Albon di Casino Straight ini. Nggak cukup sampai situ, di sini kita langsung aja nusuk dalam sisi dalamnya Zhou dan Norris di hairpin sini, dan kita berhasil menyusul mereka berdua. Kenapa di sini kita tetap nge-push? Karena kalian seperti yang kalian lihat kiri, situ ada bonus objektif yaitu finish in the top 10. Di sini kita udah masuk top 10 setelah menyusul Norris tadi, tapi kita nggak cukup berhenti sampai situ saja, dan di sini kita langsung saja depan kita ada Stroll dan Gasly, kita langsung susul melalui sisi kanan dari mereka, dan kita berhasil menyusul mereka menuju turn 3. Oke guys, sekarang kita berada di lap terakhir. Sekarang kita berada di posisi 6 setelah menyusul Bottas dan Tsunoda tadi menuju turn 13 dan 14. Sayang kita tidak berhasil merebut posisi 5 dari Alonso karena terlalu jauh, dan kita finish di posisi ke-6.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
So it's been a day of drama here at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve today. But Ant, what stood out for you?
Well, it must be the Connor Sport moment between the two drivers there, banging wheels, not giving each other room on track. It was entertaining, of course, but definitely for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, we enjoyed it, certainly.
Jadi di komen sama Anthony Davidson soal tabrakan kita tadi sama Devon Butler, ya entertaining, tapi karena alasan yang salah.
If you're the team boss, seeing two cars hit each other, it's rule number 1. Don't hit your teammate.
Given all the problems they've had this season, though, getting one car over the finish line, that's probably a big result for them today.
Anjir, keren HP gue. Telepon lagi dari Andreo, jadi saya sebagai Aiden Jackson.
Aiden, just a heads up, we're putting the debrief back by 30 minutes.
Okay, thanks for letting me know.
Listen, while I've got you on, what happened out there today?
It wasn't my fault. Devon thinks he's the only one driving.
I don't want to dwell on it too much at the meeting, but this is not how you run a team. You know this.
Of course. It's just...
No, I don't want to hear it. We have enough problems as it is. Whatever has gone on between you two in the past, I need you to put it to bed.
Sure.
I don't want to have to talk to you like this, Aiden, and I'll be saying the same to Devon. Come on now.
Sure.
See you at the debrief.
Diomelin. Ya jadi rival, cuman satu tim sekarang gimana? Go to next chapter and we're going to Hungarian Grand Prix. Sekarang tuh tipenya mirip ini ya, Drive to Survive yang di Netflix itu.
Hey there, can you raise that lamp about 6 inches, right? Excellent. A butler should always look sharp. So.
At what point in the 22 season was it clear to you that the team was struggling?
Oh, well, right after the Hungarian GP. I may only be the money, but even to me it was obvious. The whole thing was a shambles.
Yet again, Connor Sports Jackson and Butler battling it out on track. It seems as
Hang
if
on 2 seconds, Nat.
Okay, Devon, Aiden's lapping faster than you. I need you to let him pass, please. Devon, do you copy? Listen to me, I need you to let Aiden pass now.
Butler just completely blanking the order there. Seems like he didn't even acknowledge it.
Too true, but as you can see, no way through for Jackson. No way at all. This Connor Sport rivalry is getting heated on the track here in Hungary.
What's he doing? Oh, come on, this is a joke!
Oke guys, jadi cuma perlu nyusul dia sebelum lap 14. Kita lihat kita bisa apa enggak ya. Oke guys, sekarang kita berada di backstreet terpaut 0,7 detik menuju turn 1. Kita dive bomb ke kanan dari Butler dan kita berhasil menyusulnya walaupun ada sedikit senggolan di sana, tapi tidak terjadi damage apa-apa, jadi kita bisa lanjut race kita dengan baik. Setelah menyusul Butler, di sini ada objektifnya updated. Itu objektif primary objektifnya itu finish in the top 10. Dan bonus objektifnya itu dengan hasil kita bisa mendapatkan reputation point, finish in the top 8 and get the fastest lap. Oke, barusan di turn 13 kita berhasil menyusul Vettel dan target selanjutnya adalah Albon dan Ocon. Kalau berhasil menyusul mereka berdua, ini akan mendekatkan kita ke objektif kita. Di backstreet ini kita berhasil menyusul Albon dan di turn pertama kita berhasil menyusul Ocon. Jadi dalam satu lap kita berhasil menyusul 3 driver yang berbeda, sehingga sekarang kita berada di posisi 12, mendekatkan kita tinggal 2 posisi lagi menuju primary objektif kita di posisi 10. Selanjutnya dari Ricardo di posisi 11 dan kita berhasil dive bomb di turn 13 sama seperti Vettel di lap sebelumnya dan menaikkan 1 posisi lagi menjadi posisi 11. Selanjutnya di depan kita ada 2 kali juara dunia, yaitu Fernando Alonso di posisi 10. Di sini menuju chicane turn 6 dan 7, kita melakukan dive bomb dari inside Alonso dan berhasil menyusulnya di turn 6 sehingga menaikkan kita posisi 10 dan kita sudah mencapai setidaknya primary objektif kita apabila kita berhasil finish di race kali ini. Di bagian track yang sama seperti lap sebelumnya, kita berusaha menyusul Magnussen tapi dia berusaha defensif, tapi kita berhasil menyusulnya di turn 6 sama seperti kita menyusul Alonso, dan selanjutnya ada Norris di depan kita. Apabila kita berhasil menyusulnya, kita akan mengamankan bonus objektif kita. Dan masih pada lap yang sama, pada turn 13 kita berhasil menyusul dari sisi inside walaupun agak sedikit sentuhan di sana, tetapi tidak ada damage sehingga kita berhasil masuk posisi 8 dan setidaknya kita sudah berhasil mengamankan bonus objektif kita. Tapi tidak sampai di situ, di sini kita masih menginginkan posisi yang lebih tinggi sehingga kita berhasil menyusul Bottas pada turn 12 ini. Dan pada lap berikutnya kita sudah membayang-bayangi Sainz di turn terakhir, turn 14. Kita mencoba menyusul melalui outside tetapi tidak bisa, sehingga kita mendapatkan DRS dan menggunakan overtake button menyusul Sainz di back straight menuju final lap di race ini, dan kita harus puas untuk finish di posisi 5 dan fastest lap. Interview.
Well, a good race out there again today, Aidan. But what we do all want to know, what exactly happened with Devon? It sounded like he completely ignored a direct team order.
Yeah, what do you expect? It's Devon. He was out of order out there. He really needs to rein it in. He's not the only one driving. I'm sure the team will have a lot to say about it.
Well, he did certainly seem to cause you some trouble out there today. And after that, and what happened in Canada, what would you say to those wondering if the old Jackson-Butler rivalry is well and truly back?
Pengen jawab yang kiri, tapi nggak mungkin ya.
Well, you know what they say. Old habits die hard. There's always going to be tension between teammates, and Devon and I don't always see eye to eye, so, you know, we know that. It's tricky, for sure. But the team always comes first.
So issues with Devon aside, how do you feel it went out there today? Do you think the team will be pleased with your performance?
It was a good result, for sure. But to be honest, Natalie, there's always room for improvement. I'll be studying all of the race footage and looking for new opportunities. The team will be doing the same with the car, I'm sure.
So you mentioned the car there. In that regard, Connor Sport's not had the easiest of times so far this season. Has that all been sorted? Are those reliability concerns well and truly behind you?
I hope so. I mean, today was good, yeah. There was no issues with the car. It's always difficult when a driver brings everything they've got and the car lets them down at the last minute. But, you know, I've been told the team has got it all under control, so yeah, we'll see what happens in the next few races.
Thank you so much for your time.
Oh, dia sekarang nomor 89 si Aiden Jackson.
Okay, I'll leave that in your capable hands. Devon, you had a problem with a team order today?
Didn't happen.
What?
Look, I know everyone's saying I ignored it, but it didn't happen. I never got the order. Check the comms.
Shoddy workman always blames his tools, eh?
Check the comms.
Okay, we checked the communication pipeline. Fix it. This cannot happen again.
Typical.
Aiden, listen.
What's the point?
It's just Devon being Devon.
And what? That makes it okay? He's an arrogant...
No, you're right to call him out. But imagine if we didn't give him certain freedoms. He'd be even harder to manage. As his father, I know. Aiden, you're the best driver that we have. And it's right for you to put Devon in his place. He needs it.
Ooh.
The team needs it.
Gak nyangka bapaknya ngomong gitu.
Thanks. Between you and me, I don't think this team is right for me. I think...
Honestly, we don't deserve you. And I know that you're being discussed at other teams. So just keep doing what you're doing.
Sure. I'm sorry if I've spoken out of turn. About Devon.
Not at all. You know the best way to keep Devon in his place?
What's that?
Beat it.
Bingung nih, jadi bapaknya tuh ngedukung kita apa enggak?
Could you take a look at this, please?
Jadi ini mau bikin movie, terus dia minta ambassador-nya siapa? I'll go with Aiden. Just be cautious. Okay then, it's okay. Telepon dari Davidov Butler, bapaknya.
Davidov.
So, I had a word with Aiden.
And?
Nothing to worry about. Don't think there'll be any more problems.
What did you say?
Doesn't matter. We level with each other. Just leave Aiden to me from now on.
And what about Devon?
What about Devon?
We both know it wasn't the comms, right?
Andrea, listen. Devon may push his luck from time to time, but I won't have his integrity questioned. If he says it was the comms, then you know what to do. Yes?
Right. Sure. I'll have them checked again.
See that you do.
Anjir, dianjur sama bapaknya yang punya tim. Oke guys, jadi itulah episode 1 dari Breaking Point 2 ini di F1 2023. Next episode kita bakal lihat beberapa chapter berikutnya lagi. Jadi stay tune dan I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.